Hi guys, I'm Fast and welcome to another video tutorial. So today I'm going to teach you guys how to make this text. There's text, the cool text, how to make the material, the lighting, yeah. So let's start. I press A and delete. First thing I'm gonna delete everything. Yeah, Shift A. I'm gonna add text. I'm gonna rotate 90 degrees to the X. I'm gonna click on one to go to the front view. So I want to click on data for the text. I want to click on the text data, then click on fonts, and I'm gonna click on the regular, the open. Yeah, so I'm gonna open the regular, and I'm gonna search for Gilson. Yeah, look at it. So I'm gonna click on this. This is the font I want to use. I'm gonna press open font. Good. So then I want to align the font to the center. So I could just click on alignment and alignment to the center. Yeah, okay. So I want to extrude this text to give it a little bit of thickness. So I'm gonna go to the geometry and extrude. So I'm gonna extrude it to, I think, this much. So I'm gonna be making two texts, the inner part and the outer part. So I'm gonna press Shift D and right click. So the first part, I'm gonna name it the inner text. Let's just say inner text. And the second one, I'm gonna name it the outer text. I'm gonna name the second one the outer text. Outer text. Yeah. So the outer text, I'm gonna add a depth to the outer text. So I'm gonna add a depth of 1. Then I'm gonna change the fill to none. So none. Yeah. And I'm gonna increase the extrusion of the outer text to a little bit of, I don't know, 14. Yeah, to give it a little bit of thickness. Yeah, it's basically what I need. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I guess we're done with the text. Let's move to the texture. So I click on one, and yeah, view from the front view. So I'm gonna change it to shading. The shading editor. Great. So I'm gonna just start with the inner. I'm gonna start with the inner text. I'm gonna start the material with the inner text. Okay, so I'm gonna click new, and then I'm gonna add a color ramp. So Shift A, converter, color ramp. So a converter color ramp. I'm gonna drop it here. Yeah, I'm gonna plug the color into the base color, and I'm gonna add a Voronoi. Shift A, texture, then Voronoi texture. Okay, so I'm gonna put the color into the factor, and then I'm gonna click on the Voronoi texture and press Ctrl T. Yeah, so if your Ctrl T doesn't work, you could just go to edit, go to preferences, and you could go to add-ons and enable your Node Wrangler add-on. So search Node Wrangler add-on. See, my Node Wrangler add-on is enabled. So if yours isn't enabled, you should enable it. Yeah, so that's for that. Yeah, okay. So Voronoi texture is gonna be 15.7. So that's gonna be 15.7. Yeah, it's gonna be 15.7. So I want to change this white to I want to change it to red, to ox blood. Let's see how it looks. So something like this, and I'm gonna drag the value really down, but not too much. Let's say this is enough. Yeah, so I'm gonna drag the ox blood a little bit closer to the black. I guess this is enough. Yeah, so I'm gonna drag the metallicness super up, so 1. The metallicness is gonna be 1. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, let's see that. 0.27. Yeah, it's gonna be 0.27. Yeah, that's pretty all. So the next one, I'm gonna do with the outer texture. So I'm gonna press new. So Shift A, I'm gonna add a color ramp. So converter color ramp, and I'm gonna plug the color into the base color. So we're gonna add a Musgrave texture. So you could press Shift A, and we could add a Musgrave texture. Yeah, click on it and drop. So I want to connect the height into the factor. Yeah, and then I'm gonna click on the Musgrave texture and press Ctrl T. So I want the metallicness up to the highest, that's 1, and I want the roughness down to 0.314. Yeah, so I'm gonna raise the scale of the Musgrave texture to 106. So 106. Yeah, then I'm gonna change the color ramp, the white part of the color ramp, I'm gonna change it to yellow. So let's drag this to yellow. Yeah, something about this, like, yeah, it's okay. And then I'm gonna drag the black to the yellow to at least add more black in the scene than yellow. So let's say this is okay. Yeah, so next I want to add a plane. So that's Shift A, add a plane. I'm gonna scale the plane to about this and add a new texture. So I'm gonna use color ramp again. So let's go with a color ramp. Shift A, converted color ramp. Let's drag this to here, and let's drop the color of the color ramp into the base color. Then I'm gonna press Shift A again. I'm gonna add a Musgrave texture, just like we did last time. Musgrave texture, drag it, drop. I want to place the height into the factor and click on the Musgrave texture. Then I can press Ctrl T. Yeah. Then I'm gonna change the scale of the Musgrave texture to 14. To about 14. Yeah. So the roughness should be down to 0. So let's drag the roughness down to 0. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna change the white part of the color ramp to ox blood. So let's drag that down, red, and we can reduce the value a little bit down. Yeah. Let's say it's okay like this. I don't know. Yeah. Looks okay. So you want to drag the red to the black, so the red will be more visible in the scene. Yeah, let's say this is okay. Let's go with the lightings. So I'm gonna switch to 3D viewport, and I'm gonna press 3 on my numpad. I'm gonna press Shift A and import lights. I'm gonna import our area lights. and I'm gonna press G to the Z, drag it up about here. I'm gonna change the power of the light to 500, and I'm gonna change the color to about orange, I guess, something like this. Yeah, something like this. If you want the hex value is FF7E40. Yeah, that's the hex value. Okay, so I'm gonna press Shift D and G to the Y. I'm gonna set to area light minus 45 degrees. Yeah. So I'm gonna press G, drag it to about here. I want it to be facing the text. So I'm gonna change the color. The power of the light to 200, and the color to about, I don't know, a light orange. Yeah, this. Okay, so we want to add another area light. Shift A. Let's add an area light. Okay, rotate minus 90 degrees. Okay, let's press G to the Y, drag it to here. Let's say this. I'm gonna change the strength to about 4. Yeah, and I'm gonna add one more light. So this light's gonna be the light that's gonna be up. So I want to press Shift D, drag it up. I want it to be facing the text. So that's, I'm gonna press Shift T and point it at the text. Yeah. So I'm going for a cool, comfortable look. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we're done with the text. So I just want to view it in render view. The shading. Yeah. Okay, it looks pretty good, pretty cool. So now it's time for our camera. So let's go with Shift A and we add a camera. Yeah, I'm gonna press 0 on my numpad, then I can press N and go to view and click on camera to view. Then I can press N back and I can zoom out. So we just need to place your camera at the right spot. Just any spot you think is unique and cool for you, you could do it. If you're going for this type of look, yeah, if you can't render cycles, this is how your text gonna look in Eevee. Okay, let me just, yeah. So if you can't render cycles, this is how your text gonna look in Eevee. But if you can render in cycles, then you could just go to render. That's if your laptop has more capacity. You could just click on Eevee and change it to cycles. So yeah. So we want to add a little bit of adjustment. The light that's a little bit too, I guess the light is a little bit too far away. So I'm gonna drag it more closer to make it affect the text more better. And I want to change the power of the light to 400. Yeah, and I'm gonna increase I'm gonna change the color to a more brownish, comforting look. So yeah, it's basically what you saw in the thumbnail. Please like, subscribe, share, all that stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.